everybody, and welcome to another episode of WWE Supercard. Yeah, buddy! Yeah, buddy! And this is episode 179. It's not hammer time. It's just not. It's back scratcher time! Scratching my back. Whoop, crap. Scratching my back. Oh, it feels real good. I'm scratching my back in my neighborhood. Yeah, scratching my back. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, buddy. Oh, my gosh, that was great. All right, so that was random. Game tip, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. All right, so first off, we're going to, not going to get any fusion cards right now. We see the Road to Glory. It gets roadie and roadie and roadie and roadie. Haven't gotten a chance to really play because just so many things have come up and just haven't really played a lot. I'll be honest. I mean, look at this. This is, 6 games more than I had before? Okay. So let us go to the King of the Ring. Gimby is an awesome guy. And he beat me all the way. You can see it's 51. But I am the one in a 50 and 1. And it was game 1. The whole thing of game 1. Not game 1 of the finals. Because you can see right here. Game 1 of the whole King of the Ring. And then the dude is awesome. And he goes 50-0 after that. That's pretty good. Alright, and this is a shout out to his girlfriend Jamie. And his girlfriend's brother Paul. Because he said, oh, please shout them out. Well, I have to because you were 50-1. You're like The Undertaker, but in Supercard form. And reverse. Because you lost the first one and won all the rest ones. Alright, so that's pretty cool. There's 1, there's 2. Yeah, buddy. I told you he would win because he has the full 5-man blue band. And he's it's like ridiculously good. Alright, so random legendary support and random survivor card. I love stuff. I don't really even care. Because I'm going into the Road to Glory. And I've got still a bunch of people to pro. So I'm going to have to work for it on Sunday most likely. Sting! I don't have him yet. Crow Sting. Master Fuji! I have 2 of you now. So I can make my people really, really fast. I can make them like rare fast with just 2 things. That is obviously expendable. And yes, I thought about it, and I'm going to collect Classy Freddy Blasties because, first off, it's only on the Fusion. I know if I get it, I'm going to be happy. And it's not going to be so easy, especially once you get to the higher levels, because you have a 1 in 6 chance every time, and you have to wait and wait and wait and wait. Okay, you know what I mean? And I'm actually going to try to see which comes first, the Survivor chair, or because if I get one of these. Classy Freddy Blasties, I'm going to have to keep it now, which means I might have to reset a fusion cycle because I get it, you know? The hardest ones will be Epics, Legendary, and Survivor. And I'm not going to cheat and combine both accounts, you know, like, because I have the Legendary and Bret Hart. But it's going to be interesting. I'll probably will keep on fusing everything above ultra rare for that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Don't have to do it yet. So let's go to the King of the Ring. We're going to start up again. By the time I do my next one, I will maybe have Natalia in there. You know, because right now I'm recording this is 10:28 at night, Wednesday. By the time this is done Friday, I'm sure, because of Road to Glory, I will have gotten Natalia pro'd. She will be my first priority. Still haven't even trained him all the way. He's level 44 out of that. Can do that. But, yeah, so let's begin this King of the Ring. Yes, I'm ready. And there we go. So that was pretty good. We ended up in the finals with this deck. It works very nicely. And I'm going to go to Bret Hart to see what's up with him. I think he's still got 8 hours for his fusion. So he's not going to get to fusionize. Hey, this is actually pretty cool. At 15 or 13, I started this King of the Ring 0-5. Okay? And that was very, very interesting. And that was with me trying. That was with a, I flopped my bench after the fourth game and stuff. And it was, I lost. I'll just show you. It just goes to show you, you keep playing, you'll be all right. So let's just look all the way back here. I started this. This is when I went to bed. Like, bam, 0-5. There we go. And then we beat the Ministry of Darkness. Then we were, we lost one, won a couple, lost a couple, etc., etc. So basically, if you start off really crappy, you can still end up. I mean, I might be in the top 8. I might not be. Hey, I'm in top 8 technically. All right, but Pete Loaf. That's like meatloaf with Pete. That's awesome, and that's what we got here. So I'm going to manage my superstars, because I've got to probably flip the band. I've got Jey Uso here. Is that Jay? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And they're actually, I don't even have to do this, because I forgot. I just switched them out. I took a nap, and it was a longer nap than I expected. And so that's not going to be good. So I'm not drinking any caffeine right now in my poo cup. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm alright with that right now. So let us go back to Big Dude. And, hey, what up, Daniel? And now we will play some the hoopity doopity. Exhibition. That's the French way to say exhibition. That was the Cajun way to say it. Cajun. New Orleans. New Orleans, yeah. Roro. That was like one of the nicknames for my dog, who's been. Yeah, some of you saw like the Facebook post that I have. Very few of you that watch this are actually friends of me on Facebook, and there's a reason for that. I have a lot of friends already, and it's been a year since my wonderful dog Roman passed away, and I still think about him every day. And if you want, he's in every Supercard video that you see. Like, he's right up there. He's much smaller now, and he fits in a can. But I love him so much, and I will always love him. And I also, if you ever really discovered my old videos and stuff, there's a bunch of Roman videos in there. And some of you wrote some nice words. I think it was Jordan, the French guy. I think he actually said, sorry for my loss and stuff, because I can't remember who it was, and I think it's him, because I know he's one of the few that I know that I'm friends with on Facebook. And I still think about my little dog, Rue, who was an Italian Greyhound. If you watch Dinner Marbles or anything like that, that's like that breed of dog. And he's been gone since 2009, so it's been a long time with him. I think if you see the Don't Say the Word song, you'll see that kind of he's just in the back, kind of like chilling and seeing what's going on. All right, so that was an interesting little story. So anyway, yes, I remember, love greatly as long as you can, because you want good memories of when a person or thing or animal or friend is gone, not just gone from life, but gone from time for you. Like, when you go off to college and or summer and stuff, you say goodbye to a lot of your friends for a long time. Okay, yes, a lot of people communicate with people, and these days and ages, it's really easy to with Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that other stuff, but it's not the same, when you're in person, and it's that human contact that is really, really cool in your lives. So appreciate those that are in your life while they're actively there. And I think you will be much happier for it. I'm not afraid to tell my friends that, I love them if I love them. And I do. So don't be afraid, even if they're guy friends, girlfriends, that sort of stuff. So there you go. There's some little life lessons if you want to hear them. All right, so we won. We have won 2 in a row, I think. Yeah, buddy. All right, I'm going to play till this board is mine. Ladder. How about a survivor chair, just so I can, like, you know, really start the Classy Freddy Blassie. That's hard to say. Classy Freddy Blassie, Classy Freddy Blassie, Classy Freddy Blassie. Andrea, 83. Or Andrea. Depending on where you are from, you have a different accent. That is good. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so, also, I should have the post office box for anybody that wants to mail me fan mail stuff. I should have that announced Super Saturday. I haven't been able to get it done because my rehearsals go till about 4:30, and the last time I tried to do that, they said they really needed more time to go through everything. And there's one person at that post office, and you know there's usually a line. So it will be taken care of, and it will be done on. I don't have rehearsal Friday, so before I record this, I will make sure that it is done. Okay, so and and I've already paid for it and everything. I just have to go collect the keys, and there it is, and find out the actual number of the box. So that's good. All right, so power speed, we got to do with power because that is the best bet. Actually, it doesn't matter, but I always anticipate Nikki on Nikki crime matchup in these day and ages, and that's what's up. Yeah, I'm not really super excited for Super Cena. If he was a left arrow, I would be all gung-ho for him. I'm still probably going to get both, but if I don't, it's not going to be the end of the world for me. But if you think about it, every 2 weeks, there is another Road to Glory event. So there's been 5 already. You got 1, 2, 3. You got Roman. And then you got Bad News Barrett. I'm just doing it by whatever. And so that's potential for 5 Perfect Pro Road to Glory stuff. Now, yes, down the road, Survivor Pro fusions are really going to dominate stuff. But when you think about it, it takes almost 10 days for a full cycle if you don't lose any time. That's not going to be for 4 to 6 months where you're going to see multiple pros, I would think. Because think about it. You have to have 20 days minimum for a pro. And then you're not going to get a pro a lot. Somebody that's a pro. So let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That's at least 3 months till you see pro everythings. That's if you were lucky to get every single one in a row. So, like I said, 4 to 6 months sounds about right. Math, people, it's cool. But, I could be wrong. Well, that's if you don't spend any money. And now that people have spent that original money, the only people that are really going to do it are people that want to do really well in these King of the Rings. Not just King of the Rings, because remember, the Survivor Pro fusions, Fusion Survivor Pro, whichever you'd say, probably Fusion Survivor Pro makes the big sense. Those are, they max out higher than the Road to Glory cards, and the People's Champion cards, which is just great. That's why I think the game is healthy for a long time, because you don't actually have to do these Road to Glories and People's Champions. Well, People's Champions is only 5 people get the double reward, so that's what's up with that. Road to Glory, a lot more people do it. I personally love... Ooh, look at this! Survivor Roman Reigns. I personally love this, love Road to Glory more, because I know I'm not competing against other players. I'm competing against the AI, and the AI is not going to change. They're not going to play as well, and therefore, when I get a bunch of points, I don't have to keep on going, hey, Xavier Woods smells what Yokozuna's cooking. That would have been really funny if I got Yokozuna right there. But I didn't, so that is super sad. Okay, Roger, oui. Maybe I will falsify all the names. Maybe not, maybe no. Maybe oui, no, oui. Okay, well, that was just ridiculous. I'm in a really good mood because I took a nap. Oh, Bald on Bald's crime. Here we go. I loved that somebody suggested that I collect Ryback. I was like, you know what? That's probably the only reason I would want one. other than his Epic. His Epic card, I think, had really good stats, comparatively speaking, and then the other one's not so much. I can't remember if that's true, but it felt like he had really good stats. I regret losing my, Roddy Piper. Seeing as how he was the one I wanted for so long, and now he's in the Road to Glory, and I don't have one. It's like, I really should have kept him. But I didn't, because I really wanted a pro. And that's what you do sometimes. Hi, Tyson. He's the new tag team champion. Or one of the stuff. One of the champions. Remember when Kane and Daniel Bryan said that they were the tag team champions? That was kind of funny back in the day. Like, I went to the Raw live in, September 12? Or September 2011? Whatever it was, where they were still stuff. And it was right after Jerry the King Lawler had his heart attack. And he was live via satellite on whatever. This was Albany, New York. And it was at that one that Kane and Daniel Bryan had the food thing. The little vignette with the food where he was the waiter and stuff. Oh, no, wait. Well, not where he was the waiter. Where he was where they were both eating together. And Mae Young did the I'll have what they're having line. And it was great. That was a long time ago. I think it was 2011. I want to say, yeah, it was before we went to WrestleMania. Which was in 2 years ago. 2013. It must have been 2012. My bad. Alright, so here we go. Toughness, speed. Ball on ball crime. Ball on ball crime. Self on self. Ball on ball crime. Batista on Batista crime. My Batista better than your Batista. Ha 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 ha. Whatever. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Yes, I know that. Oh boy, a boost! Just what I wanted! Yeah, off pumping. Oh, let's wait on the network for no reason. Okay. Well, anyway, that is what we have for today. Tomorrow there will be lots of, who's what's it's Road to Glory action. You'll see where I've gotten and how I'm training stuff. Actually, you know what? I have to play one more game so I can get 11,000 wins. That'll be good. And we might as well do 10,000 leet. 10,000 plus leet. TMV 23. And he had very little losses. This should be interesting. 230 losses? Not very much. Not very much at all. Maybe you're a community member. So here's a question. One of the last questions of the day. What t-shirts should you think I design next? Whether or not anybody buys them, who cares? It's like having them available is awesome. I was wondering if you would think a community t-shirt, community with a logo, love you long time, LYLT, with a logo or something, or what should be on a t-shirt? It shouldn't be too long. It should be something that makes sense. The Mr. Bacon stuff, I can't do because I don't own the rights to that. I could just say Mr. Bacon says what son what, and then put like a big dude logo underneath or something. What would just? I'm really curious as to your opinion. What do you think would be good? And just to have available in case, like, hey, I've got an extra $3 million lying around. Maybe I'll buy me a Biggie Dude t-shirt. Or something like that. Or, hey, my parents gave me $3 million because it was just lying around. Something like that. Anyway. But yeah, and the designs I had to try to get them approved for everybody to make their own stuff, they didn't get approved, so it's just the stuff that's there that is available. But whatever. All right, so hi, Miz. We are wieners. We have Miz and Dolph. Let's see here. So there's it is. 11,000 wins, 3,005 losses. That's 14,005 matches total. 11-3 basically. And what is my next reward on the ladder? I know I got one for 12,500, I want to say. Where is that? Hello. Hi, page. 2,000, 4,000. Epic Cena at 15,000. Yeah, there's some food for the herpity derpity. Let's see. Did they make any? It would be great if we got more stuff. There's Page, Survivor. But there's no Whoozy Butts. It's alright, well anyway. That's all I have for today. I love you long time. Thanks so much for watching and be awesome in your awesomeness. And we will see you tomorrow. Good luck on your road to glory and all that good stuff. Oh wait, I forgot. There was a couple of little fan things today that I said I would. Remember, this is Mr. Headshot. I showed it yesterday, but it says, made by the thing, I love you. Continue in YouTube. That's another site. YouTube for life. And then I have Farhan fan art. Huesto put some gaming and more random stuff. And he's got every little thing in there. What's on what with the biggie dude. He's got my old card. And he's got the little Happy Wheels guys, Immortals and stuff, and music. This is really cool, right? I like it a lot. So you do that stuff, and that'll get in my episode, most likely. Especially Super Saturday ones. I might hold off and save them up for all Super Saturdays, just so you know that those are bigger, longer things anywhere where people are used to watching for a long, long time. And I know a lot of you watch for a long, long time, right? And I even still have people writing in the comments for one of the old episodes that says, I watched long, long time. And that was from, I don't even know, one of the first 10, 20 episodes, for real. So, anyway, I'm so happy that you are here. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. Love you long time. Blink, blink, blink. Bye.